Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And with Versus being back in session, I was wondering, because these are two legendary music producers, these are two music moguls, and they're also rappers too. And one of them is actually a ghostwriter. They've written songs for other artists, but the other one is mainly just a producer. They've had songs written for them, but I do believe that there are like a few. I do believe that there are like a few songs that they've written because I know Eminem has written for this producer before, and Royce da 5'9" has written for this producer before, along with Jay-Z. But I was just wondering because that's the thing. These two music producers, they did have a little bit of a beef because Eminem and this legendary producer, they did do a song called Say What You Say where they were pretty much aiming at this other producer that's from the ATO. I got a question. Jermaine Dupri versus Dr. Dre. Do y'all feel that Jermaine Dupri is one of those producers that could give Dr. Dre trouble in a verses if they went up against each other in a verses? Because Dr. Dre is like the greatest music producer ever. Like, I remember Scarface was saying something in an interview on Vlad TV that Dr. Dre's music production is so good that it pretty much makes him upset. But yeah, Jermaine Dupri fans, my fellow Dr. Dre fans, do y'all feel it'll be nice to see Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre go up against each other in a versus? Let's have a discussion about this. But here's my answer. A versus between Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre, I feel like it'll be nice. I feel like this is a way where Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre could squash their beef for good because the way the beef from my understanding, the way the beef had started was that it was a conversation where they were asking if all the producers are like in a room, like which producer can come up with the idea of a song first. And Jermaine Dupri was saying that he's the producer that could come up with the idea of a song first. And it seems like Dr. Dre and Timbaland have took offense to that because, yeah, on Eminem's album, The Eminem Show, the song Say What You Say, Eminem and Dr. Dre, they took shots at Jermaine Dupri. They dissed Jermaine Dupri on that song. You know what I mean? Eminem had took shots and Dr. Dre. Both of them took shots at Jermaine Dupri. But yeah, I mean Jermaine Dupri is a legend. And yeah, Dr. Dre had mentioned where he was going like I don't have to do it for no 11 and 12-year olds. Like, and yeah, like at the time, during that time frame, Bow Wow as a rapper, he was a kid. And you see the amazing thing about Jermaine Dupri as a music artist, as a producer in hip hop in the rap game, Jermaine Dupri is doing his part to look out for the youth. You know what I mean? And you see the situation that went down with Justin Bieber and Diddy. If Justin Bieber was probably around Jermaine Dupri like probably would have done his part to make sure that Justin Bieber was safe. You know what I mean? Because Jermaine Dupri is always doing his part for the youth because Jermaine Dupri had discovered Crisscross, and you see Crisscross as a rap duo, they were kids. Like Jermaine Dupri had discovered Crisscross. He saw them at the mall and he saw that they had swag. And that's the thing, because from what I heard, Crisscross, they weren't even rappers when Jermaine Dupri discovered them. So from my understanding, I'm thinking Jermaine Dupri was probably the ghostwriter for a lot of the hit songs. And I think Tretch, yeah, Tretch from Naughty by Nature, I believe he probably wrote some stuff for Crisscross before too. Jermaine Dupri he probably wrote the hit song for Crisscross Jump. So, but yeah, a versus between Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre. I got Dr. Dre winning this versus all day, every day. But Jermaine Dupri got hits. Jermaine Dupri has produced a lot of hit records. Same thing with Dr. Dre. But you see, if Dr. Dre has Eminem on the stage with him, Snoop Dogg with him, Ice Cube, Mary J. Blige, and like Kendrick Lamar with him, like Jermaine Dupri, it'll be over for Jermaine Dupri. But if Jermaine Dupri has Bow Wow, Da Brat, Bone Crusher, yeah, and also too with Chris Cross, R.I.P. Chris Kelly, he had passed away at the age of 34, but yeah, I mean, but yeah, a versus between Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre. I just feel that this is a versus that could squash their beef for good. Because it does seem like Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre still got a little bit of issues with each other, but this is just a way where I feel that it could squash their beef for good. But yeah, Jermaine Dupri fans, Dr. Dre fans, let's chat. Would y'all like to see this versus take place this year in 2026? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, Got Success on My Mind. It's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G, and it's also on my TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok at WallyG25. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.